Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is May 8th, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing S&P 500, that's SPY, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Resize this, maximize this quarterly chart. Boom. And what we see is green. We are having a very hot quarter. The SPY may be not as hot as the Nasdaq at this time, but we are just below a yearly R1 level. And as we can see, we can go over the yearly R1. We can go all the way up to a yearly R3. So again, based on what I've seen back here on the SPY could be very hot, and this can just be the beginning of this run. So be careful, be careful, be careful about shorting this market at this time. And still just follow your trading plan and your trading strategies that you have. All right, let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart. What we see on this monthly chart, we see still we're above the 9-10 moving average. We are at a quarterly R2 already, above a quarterly R2. This market is still kind of hot, heading higher, and don't see anything in the way at this time. Our next target is 750, so I'll be looking out hitting that target next. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see here. On this weekly chart, on these monthly pivots, we are so far extending off these pivots. We're getting close to an R1 on this weekly chart. It was a pretty hot week here for the SPY, and all I see is it going higher. And wow. And like I said, that 750 target on these monthly pivots is just above an R1. So I definitely can see us reaching that point anytime that we are in a bull market like we're in at this time. So that's all I could see and say there. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly noise and wrap this on up. And here on this weekly noise, all we see here is this thing doing its normal dance to the upside. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We started off red, looking like maybe you was going to turn around, and then that was like an evening star. But no confirmation. You got just the opposite thing the next day on this candle right here. Then you got a gap up. If you didn't get out then trying to short this market, boy, what pain that you had to take. And that's why I say just be careful, be careful, be careful about shorting this market at this time. Even when you see bearish looking patterns and all, you best wait for confirmation. No trade recommendation still based on your trading plan and your trading strategies that you have in place. Just make sure they work for you. That's all I can say. Because right here, again, this was another bearish looking pattern before this day here happened and all. But again, it had just been a small loss at this time if you didn't, or if you're still holding on. So again, based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, what you're doing at this time with something like this, that's all I can say. But based on what I'm seeing at this time on this daily chart and on these weekly pivots, getting to a resistance 2 level is really pretty hot. And this is not a time to actually be thinking about trying to short this market and all. You should be looking for no trade recommendation and all. But again, I would be looking for bullish type trades and all, and seeing how well I like the setup or not. Come next week, we will be opening above pivot. Look like our next target, like I had said before, I didn't say, look like it's going to be 750 on the SPY also. So that's where I'll be looking for us to be heading to. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to share at this time. Just keeping it short and sweet. We are in a strong bull market. It's not too much to say about that. I don't see any signs of this thing turning around at this time. And that's it. That's all I have to share. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.